Hood scholarship.
What if I told you Enki was Enlil's father? And Marduk isn't a person, but a title, most often associated with Enlil. Now, for those who have no clue what I'm speaking on, let me give you a quick synopsis of the topic at hand. Enki and Enlil, who are often depicted as brothers throughout translations of the Sumerian text, which just so happens to be the oldest civilization we know of, and as stated in a previous episode, are the ancestors of the Israelites of the Bible. Enki and Enlil seem to be engaged in a brotherly feud that echoes in most ancient narratives of indigenous people. But with some deep digging and reworking of translations, a startling conclusion is emerging behind all the text discovered over the last 100 years. Now, Marduk, who is often viewed as Enki's son, is glorified in the oldest creation story we know, called the Enuma Elish, written in Sumero-Akkadian, that was celebrated on the New Year's by a reading of the text in public. However, the leader of the translation of the Sumerian text to this day, Anton Parks, brings two key points to life from the text that lead us to this conclusion in his book, Eden. Fact number one, Enlil is not mentioned at all in the divine genealogy related in Tablet 1 of the Enuma Elish. Fact number two, on the seventh and last tablet of the Enuma Elish, in line 149, Marduk is called Enlil of the gods. Assyriologist Edward Shearer believes Enlil was Marduk in older lost versions of the Enuma Elish. Confirmation that Marduk is a title can be found in tablet BM 47406 that states,
Ninurta is Marduk as god of the hoe. Nergal is Marduk if battle is involved. Zababa is Marduk as god of combat. Enlil is Marduk in matters of sovereignty and deliberation. Nabu is Marduk and what concerns accounts. Ea Enki is Marduk for the clod of clay.
So in this tablet, it's evident that Marduk is an epithet attributed to each god and what that particular god specialized in, and not a name. So I'm sure you're asking, well, if Marduk is a title, then what does it mean? Well, in 1945, the Assyriologist Edouard Dorme presented his research. In it, he discovered that Marduk is a complex ideogram that more than likely meant sunchild. And there were also other phonetic forms that mixed the Sumerian and Akkadian, like Martuku and Marduku, son of the Duku, or son of the sacred mound. The Duku being the home of the Anunnaki gods, not Nibiru, but we'll explore that doctrine later. So if the Enuma Elish states that Marduk is the son of Enki, and we've discovered that Marduk is a title and not a person, then how do we come to the conclusion that Enlil is Marduk and Enki's son? Well, in tablet K5157, we find the answer we're looking for when the text proceeds to say,
Enlil, may the Father who gave you life, Enki, with Ninki, say a prayer on my behalf.
Out of Peppy. Hood scholarship.